Let me just say thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. The first thing I want to say is that, as you know, I come from Africa, and in Africa we are all about community. We have a saying that says, Umuntu ngubuntu ngabantu. A person becomes a person because of others. Without our community, we are just a bunch of individuals running around headless chickens, right? So I cannot be the person I am without my brothers and sisters, without my neighbors, right? And this is a community garden. We're here to celebrate community. In Africa, we say it takes a village to raise a child, because it is not only the responsibility of the two parents to raise a child, but it is the responsibility of every single adult in that community to make sure that child is doing right and is always told when they are doing wrong, right? And I just am very happy to see young little people here, because we believe that the future can only be saved, can only be guaranteed by us empowering the young people, right? And we do not have to be afraid of young people. We need to engage with young people. We need to attract young people. Even if we say, guys, come for a dancing competition in the Mandela Community Garden, let us have it. Let us have a basketball competition, let it be a soccer competition. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to make sure that the youth are here and part and parcel of this community garden, right? And when we have them here, then we can take that opportunity to send a message home to them, right? We do not have to be afraid of the youth. The youth are the only people who can guarantee tomorrow, right? And it is through unity, through love and unity, which we are celebrating this year, because we are celebrating 100 years of Nelson Mandela, right? And I believe that Nelson Mandela dedicated his life, sacrificed his family to liberate the people of South Africa, because he believed in love and unity would be able to overcome anything, would be able to overcome the apartheid system, would be able to overcome apartheid and the segregation that existed in our country, right? Nelson Mandela says, in order to defeat your enemy, you must work with your enemy, because then he becomes your partner and maybe even your friend. So we do not have to be afraid of whoever is sending us an eviction letter. We need to engage with that person even more. We need to invite that person into our home. We need to invite that person to go for dinner and even go dancing with, so we can understand how they tick and what makes them tick, so that eventually we can be able to melt their hearts and make them understand the importance of having this community garden right here, right? So that is the simple message that I want to leave with you today, is that we need to continue believing in love and unity. Nelson Mandela said, if a person can be taught to hate, a person can be taught to love, because love comes much more natural to the human condition than hate, right? And I want us all who are sitting down to stand up, and everybody who is standing up to raise their hands like this, right here. Raise their hands like this and repeat after me. We are a community.
We are a community.
We are a community.
We are a community.
And together as one,
And together as one,
we can achieve anything.
we can achieve anything.
When our hearts combine and our minds combine,
And our minds combine,
we can make this world a better place. Thank you very much.